What if I told you that moving into a nursing home might not be the best option as you age, even when you can no longer care for yourself? What if there's a better way to enjoy your golden years? Today, we're going to explore powerful life lessons shared by those who've navigated the challenges of aging. These are real stories from elderly individuals who chose a different path. They'll share how you can maintain independence, find joy, and even thrive in your later years without rushing into a nursing home. In this video, we'll discuss how aging in a familiar space, fostering strong social connections, and utilizing home healthcare can greatly improve your quality of life as you grow older. You'll also hear how some seniors have preserved their dignity, maintained financial independence, and found fulfillment in ways that don't involve a nursing home. So, if you're searching for empowering options for aging, stay with us, because there is a better way, and we're about to share it. The power of aging in familiar spaces. Meet Margaret, a 79-year-old woman who spent her entire life in her cozy home on the outskirts of town. For years, she found comfort in her garden, the familiar creaks of the wooden floors, and the view of the sunrise from her kitchen window. But when her health began to decline, her family urged her to consider moving into a nursing home. They were concerned about her safety and care needs. However, Margaret resisted. She wasn't ready to give up the life she had built in her home, the memories, the familiar surroundings, the sense of independence. Instead of moving into a nursing home, Margaret chose to make her home more comfortable and manageable. She hired a contractor to install grab bars in the bathroom, widened the doorways to accommodate her walker, and even had a ramp built to replace the stairs leading up to her front door. Margaret also arranged for a caregiver to visit a few hours each day to assist with household chores and medication. These thoughtful adjustments transformed her home into a safe haven, allowing her to live independently without the fear of losing her autonomy. Aging in a familiar space, like Margaret did, can provide emotional stability and peace. There's something incredibly comforting about staying in a place filled with personal memories and familiar surroundings. While we often overlook it, our environment plays a crucial role in our emotional well-being. For Margaret, being surrounded by the things that matter to her, the beloved rocking chair, family pictures, and the garden she nurtured, gave her a sense of purpose and stability that a nursing home could never offer. She felt in control of her life, which is a priceless gift as you age. For many seniors, aging at home doesn't just preserve memories, it helps protect their mental health. Moving into a new environment like a nursing home can be a major emotional shift. The unfamiliar faces, routine changes, and loss of independence can all take a toll. But by aging in place, you maintain your daily routines, enjoy the comfort of your space, and hold on to a sense of normalcy. Margaret's story proves that even as you face the challenges of aging, you can continue to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. So, if you or a loved one is considering a nursing home, think about making adjustments to your current home first. Simple changes like adding more lighting, installing non-slip rugs, or having a caregiver visit regularly can make a big difference. The key is remembering that you don't have to give up the life you love just because you're aging. With a little creativity and support, you can continue living in the space that's most familiar and comforting to you. The importance of social connections. Meet John, a 72-year-old man who, after his wife passed away, found himself struggling with loneliness. He considered moving into a nursing home, thinking that it might be the only way to meet new people and stay engaged. However, John decided to take a different route. Instead of isolating himself in a facility, he began exploring ways to build a social network outside of institutional care. He joined a local gardening club, a passion of his, and started attending community events in his neighborhood. Slowly but surely, John began forming meaningful relationships with people who shared his interests, and these friendships became a lifeline for him. John's story teaches us a valuable lesson. Strong social support networks are essential for emotional well-being, especially as we age. Being surrounded by people who care about you, whether they're family, friends, or even people you meet in a local group, can make a world of difference. Studies have shown that seniors with strong social ties are healthier, happier, and even live longer than those who are isolated. Social connections provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and joy, things that are difficult to find when we're alone. For John, making the effort to connect with others turned his life around. His loneliness was replaced with a renewed sense of community, and his mental health improved dramatically. It's easy to think that as you get older, your social circle naturally shrinks, but that doesn't have to be the case. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes seniors can make is isolating themselves out of fear or pride. Social engagement is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining emotional and mental health as you age. Whether it's regular phone calls with family, attending weekly meetups, or participating in online communities, staying connected to others is key to feeling fulfilled. John realized that his ability to connect with others on a regular basis was just as important as any physical support he might need. There are countless ways to stay connected. John found his social niche through the gardening club, but opportunities are endless. Consider joining a local book club, signing up for a fitness class, or volunteering at a charity. If mobility or distance is an issue, virtual gatherings can also be a great option. Video calls, online hobby groups, and social media platforms can help you stay in touch with friends and loved ones, no matter where they are. For those with limited physical mobility, virtual connections can become just as meaningful as face-to-face interactions. The key takeaway is that social connections are not just a luxury. They're a necessity for our overall well-being. Don't wait for someone to come to you. Take the first step in reaching out and exploring the many opportunities for social engagement around you. Whether through local clubs, virtual activities, or simply maintaining regular contact with loved ones, staying socially active is crucial for leading a happy, healthy life as you age. Like John, you might find that the relationships you build outside of institutional care will enrich your life in ways you never imagined. The benefits of home health care. Let's talk about Linda, a 76-year-old woman who had always prided herself on her independence. After an unexpected fall that left her with a fractured leg, Linda faced a difficult decision. Should she move into a nursing home for the additional support she needed, or could she continue living at home? Hesitant to leave her cherished home, where she had spent many years raising her children and creating lasting memories, Linda chose to explore home healthcare services instead. Linda hired a visiting nurse to assist with her physical therapy and personal care, and soon, she discovered that with the right support, she could continue living independently in the comfort of her own home. Linda's story highlights one of the key benefits of home healthcare: personalized, one-on-one care in a familiar environment. Unlike in a nursing home, where care is often generalized due to the number of patients, home health aides provide tailored assistance that meets an individual's specific needs. Whether it's helping with mobility exercises, administering medication, or simply providing companionship, home healthcare workers ensure that seniors receive the right level of care without sacrificing their independence. For Linda, having a nurse visit daily provided the peace of mind she needed, allowing her to heal while maintaining control over her daily life. For many seniors, the idea of moving into a nursing home can feel like the end of their autonomy. But home healthcare services offer an alternative that allows seniors to maintain their dignity and independence while still receiving necessary care. With trained professionals like nurses and home health aides, seniors can stay in their own homes, manage their health issues, and remain active, without feeling like a burden. Linda didn't just survive her injury, she thrived. She received the personalized care and attention needed to recover while still maintaining her lifestyle. It's important to remember that home healthcare isn't one size fits all. Seniors have different needs, and it's essential to find the services that align with those specific needs. For some, this may mean hiring a nurse for regular checkups and medication management. For others, it may involve finding an aide to assist with household tasks or personal care. The key is taking the time to research available options and choose the right level of care. Linda's experience serves as a reminder that with the right support, seniors don't have to sacrifice their independence in order to receive the care they need. There are many resources available to help navigate home healthcare options. Start by researching local agencies or consulting with a healthcare provider who can recommend services. Many insurance plans also cover in-home care, so it's worth checking what's available. With the right planning and care team, home health services can provide the support needed for seniors to continue living independently in the homes they love. Linda's story shows that the right kind of help can make all the difference, allowing you to age with comfort, dignity, and peace of mind. Preserving your dignity and autonomy, let me introduce you to Henry, an 80-year-old man who has always been fiercely independent. After his wife passed away, Henry struggled with basic daily activities. He was advised to move into a nursing home, but he knew that doing so would mean giving up his independence and control over his daily choices. Instead, Henry chose to stay in his home and found creative ways to manage his day-to-day activities. Henry started by making small adjustments, like installing a walk-in shower, using a meal delivery service, and hiring a part-time caregiver to assist with tasks like cleaning and grocery shopping. Through these changes, Henry was able to preserve his dignity, maintain control over his life, and continue living on his terms. Henry's story illustrates a critical lesson. Living at home as you age doesn't just preserve your memories, it can also preserve your dignity and autonomy. Even as he faced challenges, Henry found ways to maintain his routines and live with independence, proving that small changes can lead to a big difference in quality of life. For as long as possible, maintaining a sense of dignity and autonomy is crucial, and it's often something that can be lost in a nursing home setting. When we rely on a nursing home for care, much of the control over our daily activities and decisions is handed over to others. Meal times, medication schedules, and personal care routines are dictated by facility staff, not by us. However, by staying in his own home, Henry was able to make his own decisions about how he spent his day, what he ate, and how he organized his space. This ability to live on his own terms is vital for mental and emotional health, as it keeps us feeling in control and empowered, even as we age. For many seniors, the thought of giving up autonomy can be overwhelming. Losing the ability to make choices about what you wear, where you live, or how you spend your time can lead to feelings of helplessness and depression. That's why preserving dignity and autonomy through home living is so important. Henry found that by making small adaptations, he could still manage most activities on his own, allowing him to hold on to his independence. Whether it was choosing his own meals, deciding when to take a walk, or rearranging his home to suit his needs, Henry was able to retain control over aspects of his life that mattered most to him. Creating routines that support self-reliance can be incredibly empowering as you age. Start by identifying the tasks that are most important to you, and then look for ways to adapt them so you can continue doing them independently. For example, if cooking is important, consider preparing meals in advance or using appliances that make cooking easier. If mobility is an issue, installing grab bars or ramps can ensure that getting around the house is easier and safer. The goal isn't to do everything yourself, but to design your daily routine in a way that allows you to make choices that align with your preferences. By focusing on self-reliance and making small adaptations, you can maintain your sense of dignity and avoid feeling like a burden. Henry's decision to stay in his own home and maintain his autonomy proves that aging doesn't have to mean losing control over your life. With the right adjustments and a focus on preserving your dignity, you can continue to live independently, even as you face the challenges of aging. If you or a loved one is concerned about the loss of autonomy, remember that there are many ways to adapt daily routines and living spaces to preserve independence. Your dignity is yours to keep. It's just a matter of finding the right solutions to help you hold on to it. Financial independence and flexibility. Meet Eleanor, a 74-year-old woman who faced a tough decision when she realized that the cost of living on her own was becoming more challenging. Having recently lost her part-time job and with her savings dwindling, Eleanor was advised to move into a nursing home. However, the hefty price tag of institutional care made her reconsider. Instead, she decided to stay in her home and explore ways to make it work financially. Eleanor found several local support services, such as meal delivery programs and senior assistance services, which provided the help she needed without the astronomical costs of nursing homes. By staying at home, she was able to maintain a higher quality of life while also keeping her finances in check. Eleanor's story highlights an important lesson. Staying at home can often be more financially feasible and provide flexibility for future care needs. Nursing homes can cost thousands of dollars per month, quickly eating up savings and depleting retirement funds. By staying at home, seniors can reduce their living expenses significantly while still receiving the care and support they need. Whether through local government programs, community services, or family assistance, there are affordable options that can help seniors age in place without going broke. For Eleanor, staying in her own home allowed her to remain financially independent while maintaining control over her resources for the future. One of the biggest concerns seniors face is how to pay for the care they may need as they age. Institutional care may seem like the only option, but it's not always the most financially sustainable. There are often more affordable alternatives that allow seniors to maintain their independence and flexibility. Local community services, such as senior transportation, in-home aids, or home modifications, can be much more affordable than moving into a nursing home. Additionally, many government programs, such as Medicaid, offer funding for in-home care services, helping seniors stay at home longer without incurring enormous costs. The key is to take the time to research these options and make a plan that works for both health needs and budget. Financial independence and flexibility are essential components of aging gracefully. By staying at home, seniors can not only save money but also have the ability to make choices about their future care needs. When living at home, there's more room to adapt and adjust as needs change. For example, if a senior's health needs increase, they can gradually bring in more services, such as additional in-home care, without being locked into the high costs of institutional care. This kind of flexibility allows for a much more gradual transition, as opposed to the overwhelming burden of moving into a facility all at once. Eleanor's financial independence allowed her to have more control over her future, giving her a sense of security and peace of mind. It's important to remember that there are many resources available for seniors who wish to stay at home but need assistance. Government programs like Medicaid and local aging services can provide support in the form of financial aid, caregiving services, or home modifications. These options can be far more affordable than nursing homes and allow seniors to remain in their familiar environment, which can have significant emotional and psychological benefits. By exploring these alternatives, you can find a balance between quality care and financial security. Just like Eleanor, you don't have to sacrifice your financial independence or future flexibility to receive the care you need as you age. Conclusion: as we've seen today, there are many ways to age gracefully without rushing into a nursing home. By staying in your own home, maintaining your independence, and exploring affordable alternatives, you can preserve your dignity, financial security, and quality of life. Remember, it's not about the place you live. It's about how you live. So, take charge of your future and find the solutions that work best for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these lessons helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree with the ideas shared in this video. Comment if you think staying at home is the best choice, or 0 if you have another perspective. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care and stay empowered.